As we step into 2025, a year filled with both promise and challenge, I want to talk to you about a powerful concept focusing on yourself. Not in a selfish or self-absorbed way, but in a way that prioritizes your growth, your well-being, and your potential. Setting personal goals and prioritizing them is one of the most empowering steps you can take to focus solely on yourself in 2025. In a world brimming with distractions, where time often feels like it slips through your fingers, clear goals provide structure and direction. They act as your compass, guiding you toward the life you want to build and helping you stay centered on your aspirations. The first step in this journey is understanding what truly matters to you. Goals are deeply personal and should reflect your values, dreams, and ambitions. It's important to dig deep and ask yourself what you want to achieve this year. Is it advancing in your career, improving your health, building stronger relationships, or gaining financial independence? Each person's priorities are different, and your goals should reflect your unique path. Avoid setting goals based on external pressures or comparisons. The only opinion that truly matters is yours. Once you've defined your goals, the next step is to make them specific, measurable, and actionable. A vague goal like be healthier can feel overwhelming and lack direction. Instead, break it down into tangible steps, such as exercising 3 times a week or preparing home-cooked meals 5 days a week. This clarity makes your goals achievable and gives you a clear benchmark to track your progress. Equally important is prioritizing these goals. Life is filled with competing demands, and it's easy to get sidetracked by urgent but less meaningful tasks. To focus on yourself in 2025, learn to distinguish between what's urgent and what's truly important. This might mean setting boundaries with others, limiting time spent on unproductive activities, or even rethinking commitments that no longer serve your growth. Remember, every yes to something outside your priorities is a no to yourself. Prioritizing your goals requires discipline and the willingness to put yourself first. Another crucial aspect of setting and prioritizing goals is creating a plan. Goals without a plan are merely wishes. Take the time to map out how you will achieve them. Break your objectives into smaller milestones and set realistic timelines. For example, if your goal is to save money, start by analyzing your spending habits and setting a monthly savings target. If your aim is personal development, schedule time each week for reading, learning, or taking up a new skill. A well-thought-out plan ensures that your goals remain actionable and not just abstract ideas. It's also important to embrace flexibility in your approach. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances may require you to adjust your plans. Instead of viewing this as a setback, see it as an opportunity to refine your goals. Flexibility doesn't mean abandoning your aspirations. It means being adaptable and resilient enough to keep moving forward, even when faced with challenges. Accountability is another factor that can significantly impact your success. Share your goals with a trusted friend, mentor, or coach who can provide encouragement and keep you on track. Alternatively, document your progress in a journal or through digital tools designed for goal tracking. Reviewing your progress regularly can help you stay motivated and celebrate how far you've come. As you focus on your goals, it's vital to remember the importance of balance. While ambition drives success, overloading yourself with too many objectives can lead to burnout. Choose a few key areas to concentrate on and give yourself permission to prioritize rest and self-care. Progress is not about how fast you can achieve everything, but about how consistently you move toward what matters most. In conclusion, setting personal goals and prioritizing them is the cornerstone of focusing on yourself in 2025. It's about identifying what truly matters to you, breaking it down into actionable steps, and creating a plan to achieve those aspirations. By committing to your goals and prioritizing your time and energy, you build a life that reflects your values and dreams. In doing so, you not only grow into the best version of yourself, but also set the stage for a year filled with purpose, fulfillment, and success. Investing in self-care and well-being is not just a choice, it's a necessity in 2025. In a fast-paced world that often glorifies productivity and constant activity, prioritizing your physical, mental, and emotional health can feel like a radical act. Yet, it is the foundation of everything else you aspire to achieve. Without a healthy body and mind, even the most ambitious goals can crumble under the weight of stress and fatigue. Focusing on your well-being is not indulgent, it's the smartest way to ensure long-term success and happiness. The first aspect of self-care is recognizing that your body is your most valuable asset. Physical health impacts your energy levels, productivity, and ability to tackle daily challenges. Taking care of your body starts with the basics: eating nutritious food, staying hydrated, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep. In 2025, consider embracing a balanced diet that fuels your body rather than draining it. Instead of fad diets or extreme measures, focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods that provide sustained energy. Similarly, regular physical activity doesn't have to mean hours in the gym. Find an exercise routine you enjoy, whether it's yoga, running, dancing, or simply walking outdoors. Movement is medicine, and incorporating it into your daily life can boost both your physical health and mental clarity. Equally important is the role of sleep in maintaining well-being. In a world that often praises late nights and early mornings, sleep can sometimes feel like a luxury. However, it's a biological necessity. Prioritize getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night to allow your body to recover and your mind to recharge. A well-rested body is more resilient, and a rested mind is more focused and creative. Small changes like establishing a consistent bedtime routine or limiting screen time before bed can significantly improve sleep quality. Beyond physical health, mental well-being plays a critical role in your overall self-care. In 2025, make it a point to nurture your mind by managing stress and fostering a positive outlook. Stress is a natural part of life, but unmanaged stress can lead to burnout, anxiety, and a host of other issues. Techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, and deep breathing exercises can help you stay grounded and calm in the face of challenges. Consider setting aside a few minutes each day for mindfulness practice. It's a simple yet powerful way to center yourself and reduce stress. Taking care of your emotional health is equally vital. This involves being in tune with your feelings, processing emotions constructively, and seeking help when needed. Journaling can be a helpful tool to reflect on your thoughts and feelings, providing clarity and insight. Connecting with others who uplift and support you is another important element of emotional well-being. While focusing on yourself in 2025, don't isolate yourself. Instead, seek out relationships that encourage growth and positivity. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, and don't hesitate to distance yourself from negativity or toxicity. Part of investing in self-care is recognizing when you need professional help. There's no shame in seeking therapy or counseling if you're struggling emotionally or mentally. In fact, it's one of the most proactive steps you can take for your well-being. Therapy can provide tools to navigate challenges, improve relationships, and foster personal growth. Self-care also extends to how you manage your time and energy. Learn to say no to obligations that drain you and yes to activities that rejuvenate you. Whether it's pursuing hobbies, spending time in nature, or simply relaxing with a good book, make time for things that bring you joy. These moments of relaxation and enjoyment are not a waste of time. They're essential for recharging your spirit. Investing in self-care and well-being is the cornerstone of a balanced and fulfilling life. By prioritizing your physical health, nurturing your mental and emotional well-being, and creating space for rest and joy, you set yourself up for success in all areas of life. Self-care isn't a one-time act, it's a continuous commitment to yourself. In 2025, make self-care your foundation and watch as every other aspect of your life flourishes. You deserve the best version of yourself, and that begins with taking care of you. Establishing boundaries is an essential act of self-care and personal empowerment. In a world that demands so much of our time, energy, and attention, learning to set and maintain healthy boundaries is not just a skill, but a necessity. Without them, it's easy to become overwhelmed, drained, and distracted from what truly matters. In 2025, focusing on yourself requires recognizing the value of your resources and protecting them from overextension. Boundaries are the lines you draw to ensure that your life aligns with your priorities, and they are instrumental in fostering personal growth and well-being. The first step to establishing boundaries is understanding their purpose. Boundaries are not about shutting people out or being selfish. They are about creating a balance that allows you to function at your best. They help you protect your time, energy, and mental space while still maintaining healthy relationships with others. Boundaries allow you to say no when something doesn't serve your goals or well-being, and to say yes when it aligns with your values and priorities. They are a way of showing respect for yourself and others. Recognizing where boundaries are needed is the next crucial step. Reflect on areas of your life where you feel overwhelmed, resentful, or taken advantage of. These feelings are often indicators of a boundary that is either missing or has been crossed. For example, if you constantly feel pressure to say yes to social commitments, work overtime, or take on responsibilities that aren't yours, it might be time to set limits. Boundaries are especially important in relationships, whether personal or professional, because they define what behaviors are acceptable and what you need to thrive. Communicating your boundaries is a key part of the process. It's not enough to know your limits. You must also express them clearly and assertively. This can feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're not used to standing up for yourself. However, being direct and respectful in your communication is essential. For instance, in saying, "I can't help with that," you might say, "I appreciate you asking, but I don't have the capacity to take that on right now." Framing your boundaries positively can help reduce misunderstandings and foster mutual respect. It's important to remember that setting boundaries is not a one-time act, but an ongoing process. People may test your boundaries either unintentionally or deliberately, and it's up to you to reinforce them consistently. This requires self-awareness and the courage to stay firm even when it's uncomfortable. It's natural to feel guilt or fear when asserting boundaries, especially if you're worried about how others might react. However, over time, you'll find that maintaining boundaries not only protects your well-being, but also earns you respect from those around you. Another critical aspect of boundary setting is recognizing and respecting the boundaries of others. Just as you have the right to define your limits, so do the people in your life. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding, and honoring each other's boundaries fosters trust and connection. When both parties feel safe and valued, interactions become more positive and fulfilling. Boundaries are also vital in managing your relationship with technology and information. In 2025, the digital world can easily encroach on your personal time and mental space. Set limits on screen time, avoid checking work emails outside of office hours, and create tech-free zones in your day. These boundaries not only reduce stress, but also allow you to focus on what truly matters, whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or simply relaxing. Finally, understand that boundaries evolve as your circumstances and priorities change. What works for you now may not be what you need later, and that's okay. Regularly assess your boundaries to ensure they still serve your well-being and adjust them as needed. Flexibility and self-awareness are key to maintaining boundaries that support your growth. Establishing boundaries is a powerful way to focus on yourself in 2025. By recognizing your limits, communicating them clearly, and consistently reinforcing them, you create a life that aligns with your values and priorities. Boundaries protect your time, energy, and mental health, allowing you to thrive in a demanding world. They are not barriers to connection, but bridges to a more balanced, fulfilling life. By respecting both your boundaries and those of others, you cultivate relationships and habits that uplift rather than deplete you. This year, commit to setting boundaries that honor your worth and watch as your life transforms for the better. Eliminating comparisons is one of the most liberating actions you can take to focus on yourself in 2025. In today's interconnected world, where social media and constant exposure to others' lives dominate our daily experiences, the temptation to compare ourselves to others has never been stronger. While comparison may be natural, it often leads to negative emotions such as inadequacy, jealousy, and self-doubt. Shifting your focus away from others and fully embracing your unique journey is not only empowering but also essential for personal growth and happiness. The root of comparison often lies in the perception that others are doing better, achieving more, living happier lives. This perception, however, is usually far from reality. Social media, for instance, showcases curated highlights of people's lives rather than the full picture. The vacations, promotions, and milestones shared online rarely include the struggles, failures, or mundane moments that everyone experiences. Recognizing this selective portrayal can help you detach from the illusion that others' lives are perfect while yours is lacking. By focusing solely on your own journey, you give yourself the space to grow without the burden of comparison. Your path is unique, shaped by your experiences, choices, and aspirations. Comparing your beginning to someone else's middle or your middle to someone else's peak is not only unfair but also unproductive. Instead of measuring your worth against others, measure it against your progress. Reflect on where you started, what you've overcome, and how far you've come. This perspective fosters gratitude and self-confidence, both of which are crucial for maintaining focus on yourself. Eliminating comparisons also allows you to redefine success on your own terms. Success looks different for everyone, and it's important to remember that what works for one person may not align with your values or goals. For example, someone else's career advancement might seem impressive, but if their lifestyle doesn't resonate with your priorities, their success isn't relevant to your journey. By defining success in a way that reflects your values, whether it's building a loving family, achieving financial independence, or pursuing a creative passion, you free yourself from the pressure of living up to external standards. A practical way to eliminate comparisons is to shift your mindset from competition to inspiration. Instead of viewing others' achievements as a reflection of your inadequacy, see them as proof of what's possible. If someone else has accomplished something you admire, use it as motivation rather than a reason to feel inferior. This approach not only fosters a positive outlook, but also creates a sense of community and support rather than division. Another key to eliminating comparisons is limiting exposure to triggers. If scrolling through social media leaves you feeling inadequate, consider taking breaks or curating your feed to include only accounts that uplift and inspire you. Engage with content that adds value to life, whether it's educational, motivational, or simply brings joy. Being intentional about what you consume can significantly reduce the negative effects of comparison. Self-compassion is also an essential tool in this process. When you catch yourself comparing, gently remind yourself that everyone's journey is different and that you are enough just as you are. Treat yourself with kindness, especially during moments of self-doubt. Celebrate your strengths and accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. Building a habit of self-compassion helps you stay focused on your growth rather than being distracted by others' paths. Letting go of comparison doesn't mean ignoring others entirely. It means acknowledging their achievements without letting them overshadow your own. It's about finding joy in your progress, however incremental, and trusting that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. By focusing on your efforts and celebrating your victories, you cultivate a mindset of gratitude and fulfillment. Eliminating comparisons is a transformative step toward focusing on yourself in 2025. It allows you to appreciate your unique path, redefine success on your terms, and grow without the unnecessary burden of external judgment. By shifting your mindset, limiting exposure to comparison triggers, and practicing self-compassion, you can free yourself from the cycle of self-doubt and embrace a life of authenticity and confidence. This year, let go of the habit of comparing and discover the freedom and joy that come from focusing on your own journey. Adopting continuous learning and growth is one of the most rewarding ways to focus on yourself in 2025. In a rapidly changing world, the ability to adapt, learn, and evolve is not just an asset but a necessity. When you commit to personal growth and lifelong learning, you open yourself to new opportunities, deepen your understanding of the world, and enrich your own sense of purpose. This mindset is about more than acquiring new skills or knowledge. It's about embracing curiosity, challenging your limits, and striving to become the best version of yourself. Continuous learning begins with a willingness to explore. Too often, people fall into the trap of routine, sticking to what they already know and avoiding the discomfort of the unknown. However, growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone. Whether it's taking on a new challenge at work, exploring a creative hobby, or diving into a subject you've always been curious about, each new endeavor is an opportunity to expand your horizons. Learning doesn't have to be formal or intimidating. It can be as simple as reading a book, watching an educational video, or having a thought-provoking conversation. One of the key benefits of continuous learning is the development of skills that can enhance your personal and professional life. In 2025, with technology advancing at an unprecedented pace, staying relevant in your career often means acquiring new technical or soft skills. Enroll in courses, attend workshops, or leverage online platforms to keep yourself up to date. Whether it's mastering a new programming language, improving your communication abilities, or learning how to manage your time effectively, each new skill adds to your toolkit, making you more adaptable and valuable in any environment. Personal growth also involves self-reflection and emotional development. As you learn about the world, it's equally important to learn about yourself. Take the time to understand your strengths, weaknesses, passions, and fears. This self-awareness allows you to make informed decisions and set meaningful goals. Journaling, meditation, or seeking feedback from trusted mentors can help you gain clarity and perspective. By investing in your emotional intelligence, you improve your relationships, decision-making, and overall quality of life. A growth mindset, believing that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning, is essential for embracing continuous growth. This mindset helps you see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. Instead of fearing failure, you view it as a stepping stone to improvement. For example, if you take on a project that pushes your limits and don't succeed immediately, you've still gained valuable insights and experience. A growth mindset allows you to bounce back from setbacks and approach each day with resilience and determination. Curiosity is another cornerstone of lifelong learning. Approach life with a sense of wonder and don't be afraid to ask questions or seek deeper understanding. Curiosity fuels exploration and keeps your mind engaged and active. It also fosters creativity, as learning from diverse fields and perspectives often leads to innovative ideas. For instance, a business professional might draw inspiration from art or philosophy, applying fresh insights to their work. Time management plays a crucial role in fostering continuous learning. Many people feel they don't have enough time to dedicate to personal growth, but even small, consistent efforts can yield significant results. Allocate time each week for learning, whether it's reading, attending classes, or simply reflecting on your progress. Consistency matters more than intensity, and building a habit of learning ensures steady growth over time. Importantly, celebrate your progress and acknowledge your efforts. Continuous learning is a journey, not a destination. Each small achievement, whether it's mastering a new recipe, improving a skill, or gaining a fresh perspective, deserves recognition. Celebrating these moments reinforces your commitment to growth and keeps you motivated to keep going. Adopting continuous learning and growth is a powerful way to focus on yourself in 2025. It empowers you to adapt to change, discover new passions, and unlock your full potential. By stepping outside your comfort zone, cultivating curiosity, and embracing challenges with a growth mindset, you create a life rich with opportunity and fulfillment. Learning is not just about gaining knowledge, it's about transforming yourself and expanding what's possible. Make 2025 the year you commit to growth, and watch how it elevates every aspect of your life. Practicing gratitude and mindfulness is a transformative way to focus on yourself in 2025. In a world filled with constant noise, distractions, and demands, cultivating an attitude of gratitude and living in the present moment can ground you and bring clarity to your life. These practices not only enhance your emotional well-being, but also improve your relationships, productivity, and overall happiness. By intentionally focusing on what you have rather than what you lack and fully engaging with the present moment, you create a life that is rich with meaning and fulfillment. Gratitude begins with a conscious shift in perspective. Too often we focus on what's missing or what could be better, overlooking the abundance already present in our lives. Practicing gratitude involves taking the time to recognize and appreciate the good things around you, whether they are big or small. It could be as simple as being thankful for a sunny day, a supportive friend, or a delicious meal. By regularly reflecting on these positive aspects, you train your mind to notice the good in every situation, even during challenging times. One practical way to incorporate gratitude into your daily routine is by keeping a gratitude journal. At the end of each day, write down 3 things you are grateful for. These don't have to be monumental, small, everyday moments of joy or comfort are just as valuable. Over time, this habit rewires your brain to focus on the positives, reducing stress and increasing your overall sense of well-being. Gratitude journaling also serves as a powerful reminder of how much you have to be thankful for, even on days that feel difficult. Mindfulness, on the other hand, is the practice of being fully present in the moment. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in thoughts about the past or worries about the future, which can lead to stress and dissatisfaction. Mindfulness encourages you to slow down and engage fully with the here and now by focusing on your current experience, whether it's the sensation of your breath, the taste of your food, or the sound of the wind. You cultivate a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. Mindfulness practices can be as simple as setting aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath. This act of pausing and centering yourself helps calm your mind, reduce anxiety, and improve concentration. Over time, mindfulness becomes a way of life, enabling you to approach each moment with curiosity and acceptance. Even mundane tasks like washing dishes or commuting can become opportunities to practice mindfulness and find peace in the present moment. The combination of gratitude and mindfulness creates a powerful synergy. Gratitude helps you focus on the positive aspects of your life, while mindfulness helps you fully experience and appreciate them. Together, they shift your attention away from what's lacking or stressful and anchor you in the abundance and beauty of the present. This shift not only improves your mental and emotional health, but also enhances your relationships by fostering a more empathetic and compassionate outlook. Practicing gratitude and mindfulness also helps you let go of negativity. When you focus on what you're thankful for, there's less room for resentment, jealousy, or dissatisfaction. Similarly, mindfulness allows you to acknowledge negative emotions without being consumed by them. You learn to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, which creates space for healing and growth. This ability to release negativity and cultivate inner peace is one of the most empowering aspects of focusing on yourself. These practices are especially valuable in achieving balance in a busy life. Gratitude and mindfulness remind you to prioritize what truly matters, whether it's your health, relationships, or personal aspirations. They encourage you to set aside time for self-reflection and self-care, which are essential components of a fulfilled life. By grounding yourself in gratitude and mindfulness, you become better equipped to handle challenges and navigate life with resilience and grace. Practicing gratitude and mindfulness is a profound way to focus on yourself in 2025. These practices help you appreciate the abundance in your life fully in the present moment and release negativity that no longer serves you. By adopting habits like gratitude journaling, mindful breathing, and conscious awareness, you create a foundation for happiness, balance, and self-discovery. As you cultivate these practices, you'll find that focusing on yourself doesn't just improve your own life, it radiates positivity to those around you, creating a ripple effect of joy and connection. Make this the year you embrace gratitude and mindfulness and experience the transformative power of living fully and appreciating deeply.